Welcome back to the $5 million debt challenge. We are in our field number 45, tedding the hay. Now, I have been, I'm not going to say busy, because it's hardly taxing work, but we've had a little bit of play with the landscaping, and we have had a little bit of a, he says, tweak of some settings. Now, still finessing, but trying just to optimize the game a little bit, and yeah, see how we get on with it. So, you will see to the right we have a sheep pasture, and we have a fence, a perimeter fence around the majority of the property. Now, whilst we don't have the paint and terraform anywhere, we're struggling with placement. But as soon as that hopefully comes out, we'll jump on it, and we can then get the rest of the fence put in. I was really impressed with the landscaping tools and the softening around the main shed. That went a lot better than I expected, to be fair. So that is good. Put a few bits of the kit away. All of the subsoiling is done. So the focus today is going to be getting this hay sorted, getting some sheep, lifting that up, and then potentially time dependent, we will get some more crops in the ground. So tedding done. We'll go this way. We do have a lovely fence all down this side, which is nice. Put a couple of big trees in. Got a gate down the bottom end. I might try and put a gate in this end as well, potentially. But I'm quite liking it. Left all this as grass for now. Just because we could still do with having plenty to cut. There's no need to have a real sort of what's the word, sort of massive sort of lay down area of all concreted over. So yeah, it's pretty good indeed. Right, let's find the old case and start the windrowing. So it hasn't taken long for the modders to start working their magic. We have got installed now rounder wrapped bales and the round baler extension that I was only talking about in one of the first episodes we were on here, maybe. And I saw that come out, I was like, get it! Couldn't get it installed quick enough, which hopefully will come in useful with our hay baling shortly. Still some interesting textures and shaders going on, but I have to say thank you to Disturbed and to Marnix for their help with trying to optimise stuff, because I'm not overly tech savvy. So yeah, there's been some assistance. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to try and do here. Let's just back up a touch. Go lower that down. Now, hold. Let's have a steering assist. Number of headlands 2. Airlines on. Okay. So it's not quite gonna get... we will turn that off. Okay, right. Never mind. I'd be interested to know if you can shift the lines. Maybe that's one to have a play with another day. But I'm loving the case. The case is epic. It's definitely the right choice to get it changed. Now, I'm also going to say, welcome if you are new. We've had a real... a real big jump in subscribers. So, yes, if you're new, welcome. And very much appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Look at that. I'm also tweaking my wheel settings to try and eliminate the... when you jump into a vehicle and it says start engine first because it's picked up that you've turned the wheel. Why you can't disable stuff like that, I don't know, without a mod, at least anyway. But it's, yeah, and to also try and give a little bit more feel and resistance while steering. So yeah, seems to be, yeah, it feels a lot better than it does, or did, should I say. Do need to sort out this grass though. Unless that's how they intended it to be, but I'm not 100% on that one. Now, I have been thinking about when we should start and how we start the farmhouse build and what we need to do to get that. Now, I'm assuming that we can't just go and buy what we need. I haven't looked, because why do I seem to recall, was there something in 22 where you could go and purchase the materials that you wanted? Maybe we do that, or we have a look, see what we need, and get the production. Might be an idea. Could do with actually having a look at what we've got and how we actually get, or sorry, what we need and how we actually get those things. Oh, if you are going to Llama in January, you should have had, and if you'd registered to go to the community meetup event, let's start that again, let's be very clear, the community meetup event after the first day of Llama 2025, you should have now received an itinerary and a plan of what's going on and times and all that lot. Check your junk. Check your junk or spam email just in case it's in there. Keep hold of that email. You will need it. You need to be able to email is your ticket basically. It's got a QR code on there to show who you are. So you can get your t-shirt and all that good stuff. So yeah, keep hold of the email. Do not delete it. So yeah, fair warning. There you go. Public service announcement done. Last bit of the windrow in, and are we going to get it all? Not quite, but I think we can probably grab that with a baler, with the baler. Now I'm tempted already put a gateway in over here. Because I suppose it's not that far, is it? No, we won't. We'll leave it. It ain't broke. Don't try and fix it. So, next job is to... I'm trying to avoid the flickering. Oh my word. We'll pretend it's lightning or something. I'm just leaving everything everywhere again, aren't I? We'll put that there. We don't need those on now. We might put a light on. Just keep going. Do you like the lighting? It does. We're going to get over there? Yeah. Bump over the ramp. There we go. Does sort of fluctuate between when the clouds pass over the sun. It goes a bit darker and then it goes a bit brighter when they clear. I like it. So, first job is to get this lot bailed. Now, before we do that, I'm wondering where we should put some greenhouses. Now, let's get pulled in here first. Unfold. How very dare you? Beeping at me. Right. There we go. Right. So, let's just hop out of there a second. I don't know whether they'd be better off. Can't get over my own fence. There we go. Ah. Right. I don't know whether it'd be better off sort of tucked back here, out the way. Well, not out the way, but then we could potentially sort of, if we leveled that first. We're going to need water anyway. We're going to need to get ourselves a tanker. I don't know why I keep adding R to everything. Tanker. We're going to need to get to tanker. Fill it with water to do the sheeps and the greenhouses. So, yeah. I think that's the plan. I reckon here. In fact, let's do it. No, let's not. Yeah, we'll let that save. Let that save, and we'll save it again, just to be sure. Right. P. Construction. Right. So, let's have a little... Whoa, sorry. Into demolition mode. We don't want to do that. Right. So, we need to be in landscaping level. And we're going to go like that. I don't actually know how big they are. Greenhouses. Ooh. Large tart. They're quite neat. We could go for a couple of them. We got 36 grand. Takes goods and transform them into different products. Interesting way of wording it. I quite like the tart ones. They do seem quite industrial. I wonder whether having them down here would be a good idea. So if we sort of say level in line with that tree. Right, so level and the shape wants to be that, and we want to be like that. Okay. Don't worry, we can soften this. Okay, that's not horrendous. We can always... I mean, it's going to be hidden at the back. So, right. Let's now see if we can put Dune where I'd also like as well. I keep thinking I can click on these, but I can't because I'm a wally. Let's sell point. I'm just looking what we've got as. I know manufacturing something. Harvested goods. Oh, we can make pianos. That was a Zalonka thing, wasn't it? Right. So. Let's say. As far back as possible. Okay. And then there. Right. So what we can do now, have a look around the back. That's actually pretty nice along there. That can be smoothed. Right, let's have a look at some smoothing. Now, I'll show you this because it's actually not smoothing, softened. It's actually really sort of nicely done now. It just seems to work really neatly. You sort of, I mean, look at that, how nicely that's working. Come on, do this corner nicely. Here we go. Look at that. That's just, I mean, that is such an improvement. It's brilliant. Right, how are we looking down here? That looks not too bad. A little bit raised in that corner there, but I'm okay with that. So they look pretty good. I like it. Lovely. Right. So, what we can do then now is... Wowzers. How cool are they? Cycles per month. We'll pick something to do in a little bit once we've got the water. Now, the other thing I just want to check. We've effectively got 4, haven't we? Which is good. Well, not 4, but you know what I mean. What does this do? You can't do anything with that, can you? No? I guess maybe it does it itself? Anyway, right. I'm rambling. I wanted to look at... where are they? No. Mushrooms. Because again, they might be quite a tidy little income. But I'm just not sure where to put them. 36. Maybe we'll do mushrooms another time, or I'll do them in between. I mean, do you need to get around the back? We need to sort of store it like that. There's the delivery bit. All that interesting and helpful stuff would be good to know. Right. Time to crack on with the baling. Otherwise, we'll never get the sheep. So, we are just coming around to finish off the second headland. I didn't really do it in any sort of real pattern, but you'll see as we approach the 90% nearly full mark, we start bleeping, and then once we hit over that, it slows right down. Now my foot is fat. My foot is probably fat. I snorted as well, how embarrassing. My foot is flat to the floor, so it stops the tractor for you. So if you're new and you're on PC, go and grab it, because it makes round bailing so much more enjoyable. It really, really does. Again, look, slows the tractor right down and then stops it when you get to a full bale. It's pretty darn good. Now, so let's have a think of what to do. We need to finish this, and it's not going to take us long, to be fair. Then we can buy the sheep, go and get a tanker, get the greenhouses filled up, get the sheep filled up. Now they should graze. They should graze with any luck. Try and get on the swath. There we go. So they'll eat the sort of meadowy pasture grass, whatever they call it, and then they'll have hay as a bit of a backup. So we'll need water. That's fine. That's easy to sort. We can then set the greenhouses up. I do think we're going to go for the mushrooms today. Get that done and in. And then what we could look to do, but when we don't, I need to look at the cow situation, because I seem to think that if you don't have a barn, you're not going to get the milk, which is pointless then, isn't it? There's no point having a dairy herd if you can't get milk. So we'll need to look at that, because we have straw, we've got silage fermenting, or we've got grass fermenting into silage, we've got hay, so we could potentially do a TMR mix, which would be quite good if we can afford, and if we can actually get milk out of the cows. Now I know that if you put goats, if I put goats in that pasture, we'd get goat's milk. Why is it different for cows? Maybe we need to look. But first, I need to finish this baling. Now I'm hoping we'll get, yes, another bale. There we go. Jobbers are good, and we've got quite a few. I'm actually reasonably surprised at that. That's pretty good indeed. Now what we will need to check is, do we need to lime it? And we will. Oh, don't start missing bits now. There we go. That is not bad at all. Very good. Right. Let's pick that up and do that. So yeah, we need to check through whether, well, we will need to fertilise it. We will need to check about liming. And that should be good. So I think what we'll do is very quickly collect the bales, and then we will buy the sheep, buy a tanker, grab the truck, grab some water from hopefully the river, and then water the sheep, water the greenhouses, build a mushroom hut, and then that might well be it. So, first load of bales collected. I think there's about 5 or 6 left to get, so they can go straight by the sheep pen. Back that up. There we go. Lovely. Shahubbly. Right, let's get that lowering down. Super. Now, I've just been looking at the prices for some of the products out of the greenhouses. So, we are going to go for chilies in one and garlic in another. And then when we get the mushroom production growing facility, then we will be doing oyster mushrooms because they bring in a decent amount. So that is going to be the plan, and hopefully we'll have more luck growing chilies in the game than in real life. There's a chili plant in the kitchen window that has been growing since May. I think it probably got it at the wrong time because it's done nothing. It flowers, it looks beautiful, and then the flowers just drop off. It might need a little bit of pollination, I think. Anyway, right, let's see if we can get back through the gate unscathed. Going to be tight. There we go. Now, one is assuming we could do with actually smoothing that out a little bit by the look of it. But if we unload these here, take your time, loader. In fact, before we do that, just going to jump in here a second and go to painting. Really? Don't want to do that big. Let's do that. No. Should have maybe done that beforehand then, but we can still soften off this lot, hopefully. Maybe make that a bit bigger. Hey. No, maybe not. Never mind. Right. So, we go like that. Super. That can be lowered down. We can hop out. And let's get our first animals. So, we've got, how old? 8 months, 3 months. Lol. Aren't they cute? Oh, we can put goats in, can't we, as well, if we wanted to. We'll stick with sheeps for now, and we'll go for the landrace, I think. Now, how many? So we'll go with. Oh, I can't type the number in. Never mind. We'll go with 20. For now, look at them. So, we just let that do its thing. They've got And they just take grass, don't they? We didn't need to make it to hay, but never mind. We've got that now for the TMR. Meadow. One assumes once it drops over an hour, it'll start to pick that up, that's there. Lovely. Right. They're sorted for a bit. So, we'll take this up and put it in the shed. Go and buy ourselves a tanker. And I think we probably will buy it because the greenhouses take 40,000 litres. So we're going to want something of a reasonable capacity. There we go. Let's try and get this to the side a bit. Yeah. Super. Leave that there. And we can turn that off. Let's grab ourselves the Volvo. Detach that there. Detach that there. Thank you. And we'll head down to the store. Grab ourselves a tanker. Oh, thread the needle. Right, so tanker purchased for a whopping 90 grand, which is slightly more than I'd want it now. Don't know if this is going to work, but we will soon see. No. Maybe if we had it a little straighter. No, 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 no. Oh, we saved it. Saved it. Oh, that was close. Free water. Just hope we can actually... Oh, we can. We'll pull that out of there. No problem. I like how the weight pulls you back in. I don't actually. I don't like it. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't. No. Maybe this wasn't one of my best ideas ever. Oh, saying that. Come on. Come on. It's nearly out. I'll be back when this is out. Victory. There we go. And there's me thinking I might need to get the old super strength out, but no. We did it with pure driving ability. Now, I think for the purposes of this, we're going to go the long way round. So, what we'll do is we'll fill the sheeps first. Can't imagine they're going to take a lot of water. And then we will, yeah, keep refilling until we've got the greenhouses full to the brim. And then we'll build ourselves a mushroom production. So this load will fill the second greenhouse, so that should be fine. Now, weirdly, there we go. Right, no, let's move you for a second, actually. I could not get this tanker to unload into the sheep pasture. So, we have been down to the store, and yet more expense, we've bought this little piddly one here, which works. if you start the engine. So let's fill that up. No idea how much it's going to take. Is that 2,000 litres? 1,500. Really? Okay, right. So water. They've got grass, got hay, but whatever. Meadow they'll start munching on at some point, maybe? Don't know. Right, so that can go there. We'll get... Oops. We'll get out of here. Now. So, first job is to... We'll go for... chilies. So... How do we just hit end, change, activate. Aha. Running. And they are storing, selling, storing, distributing. Do we want to store them? We'll store them for now. I think. Right, so chilies done. And then we'll go for a bit of lick in this one. Activate that. Right. Garlic, chilies, done. Ooh. There we go. Right, close the door. Keep the hot air in. Same for this one. Can you open this door? Can. Look at that. Lovely. Right. Sorted. Now for some shrooms. So with the land pre-flattened and softened, I really do like the landscaping. I think it's such an improvement. We want construction. Now, first things first, I want to show you what was on about with the cows. So the top two, the cheapest, are, it says, attention. This is a breeding barn, therefore milk production is not possible. And then the cheapest one is going to be $254,000, which is ridiculous. I mean, that's just... can't wait. Can't wait for some mods. Right. Not moaning, just, you know, it would be nice to have a cheaper-ish one. Right, where were we? Down here, were we? Down here. Right, medium. Let's go big. Let's go big or go home. So, water in. And I'm where would they come out? Snapping on. Right, let's zoom out a touch. Overlaps with another object. Like what? I think there. 36. A bit further back, maybe. There. And there's the spawn area. Very good. Right. Let's just spend a little bit more money on actually joining up this lot here. Bring this round like so. Paint over the old tyre tracks. And then this side, if we go that, go, and then we want plants 50 quid a pop. Ooh. Lovely. What's that there? Oh, it's a plant. And then same. What's going on? Same down there. Just to sort of tidy up a bit. Now we want a little bit down this side where it's not all a touch smaller maybe. Oh, let's go. Never mind, that's not too shabby. So, bit of softening, I can sort that in a little while. So let's have a look. Now, where's this going to... Aha. Large mushroom greenhouse. We want you. 1 water makes 3 oyster mushrooms. So... Truck. Water. In. Jobs are good done. So I class that as a very successful Hello Sheeps episode. We've got the sheep in. They're going to start producing us some wool. We've got 2 massive greenhouses for garlic and for chilies. And oysters. Oysters. Oyster mushrooms going to be coming out of this, hopefully, relatively quickly. So, yeah, I think we're getting reasonably well set up now to start churning out some sort of background income. Next time, we do need to concentrate on the drilling. I will check the status of the lime in field 45 and fertilise it and lime it if it needs it. But other than that, thank you all very, very much for watching. Massive shout out to the YouTube channel members and the patrons. Thank you all for your support. Links in the description below. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.